All right, boys, we are here with break number 615. And let's get rolling here. I'll adjust the camera a little bit as I was moving it to take some pictures of the Bowman Inception stuff last night. So let's tilt this properly and reassign it. Put good old Cal Ripken in the front here. It is Cal Ripken. It's the Ben Baller did the card. Project 2020, our good luck charm around here. I still haven't grabbed the damn box cutter out of the truck. So I'll open up the second inner case of the master case. I do have another master case here already for triple thread, so I'll probably not post it tomorrow. I'll probably post another inner. Maybe I'll post it tomorrow. We'll see. Let's say probably post another inner case of triple threads either tomorrow or Monday, the latest. I do have 7 cases of Bowman's best coming. Well, I guess 7, but we'll see what gets pre-sold from you guys because I have to go look at the numbers. Anybody that did pre-buy Allen and Ginter, I'm going to hit you up for payment if you haven't sent me the payment. So, because I think there's a few people that haven't paid me for it. It's been here since Wednesday, and I mean, I'm for pre-orders. I'm just not chasing down payment. I mean, a lot of this stuff when it comes to it, I'm already selling it for less than what it is. Or less than what it was pre-order wise. So I mean, if it drops, that's fine. But if you pre-order and you don't pay by the time it comes, like I'm just not gonna let you keep pre-ordering stuff. Then, because me, it seems like you're just waiting to see if it goes up or down in price, or if Topps is gonna drop it for a better price. If the big guys are selling it, for instance, like okay, like when I was at the Topps conference, actually, let me go through Rub Ripken on the boxes. Team list on the left, overhead cameras up right in the corner. And I'll talk about talking to some of the bigger outlets. Like Dave and Adams weren't there. The blowout owner was there. The guy from Midwest Breaks was there, right? So I talked to there's actually 2 owners from not Midwest Breaks, from Midwest Cards. There's actually 2 owners. They're in Ohio. I talked to them for like maybe 15 minutes about like how they get their pricing, like how they go about it. And pretty much like their idea and why they always just undercut everybody by 10 to 15 bucks. Essentially they just said it allowed them to like build up a following, like guys buy from them. They created a reward program, so there's a lot of dudes that are bigger that like just collect like a Tom Scarberry type collector, anybody that spends a lot of money on cards for their collections, the resale, whatever else. So they have some of these bigger guys that buy from them in the program, and it helps them out, right? But overall, I was talking to them about like the pricing and how they control the market, and pretty much they said that they just base everything off of what Dave and Adams and Blowout puts it up as. So I try to go below them pre-order wise, but they don't control like whether the stuff goes up or down. Like the way they then go based off of that, there's like a archaic system called DealerNet where like the price is like pretty much an auction house. So if you want to buy more of it and you don't have an account or a way to buy more of it, like people like Blowout will be like, I'll buy 80 cases or 80 boxes or whatever of this product. By the way, Triple Threads configuration, 14 cards per master box. Each master box has 2 mini boxes. Each mini box has 7 cards. Each mini box has 1 autograph, 1 memorabilia, 2 numbered card parallels. But back to the discussion. So there's like an archaic auction house called DealerNet. And the only way you get on DealerNet, you have to have an LLC, and you have to have either a card shop or you have to break. Like, they actually do vet you. You can't just be like some random guy that's buying cards, right? But what happens in the background is like Blowout. Let's say Blowout's selling something for like $500. Just throwing a random number out there. They'll put up on DealerNet that they'll buy it from anybody that's selling it for like $430. So then everyone's like, well, if Blowout's buying for $500, that means like the boxes are worth like $525 or $550, right? Everybody kind of bases everything off of the big guys. So if the price goes up or down, I have no control. But back to the pre-order thing, when I went on that spiel is, if you're just waiting to see if the big guys or little guys are going to lower prices or up prices, then I'm just not going to let you pre-order from me, because I'm just trying to get it below so that I can buy more of it long term, so that we can have more of it to break, so that I can get more allocation, so I can maybe lower prices for breaks long term. There's just if you're not going to pay like when the pre-order is, I'm not going to chase you down afterwards, especially the boxes go up or down or whatever else. Like, there was two guys that didn't pay for the pre-order for Series 1 Jumbo. They shot up in price, and the guys like, I sent you 155, and I sent his 155 right back to him and kicked him out of the group, to be honest, because those guys never been any breaks. We got Corey Seager, Mookie Betts, and Bo Bichette. Because imagine if it would have tanked, and now I'm holding a box where I was trying to sell for 155. You said you were going to take some, and now it's selling for 125. Like, I mean, the market does fluctuate, but you don't get to choose to pay for your pre-order after it fluctuates like the way you want to. Trevor Story, 136 out of 199, because you would blast me if the boxes went up and I would have been like, all right, guys, the boxes shot up to 225. I can't sell you guys the box at 155, even though it was a pre-order. You guys would blast me all over social media. Like, I'd be ruined. So that's just my take. It goes both ways, just so you guys know. Sorry for going on the little mini rant, but we have the first card here. It's going to be Trevor Story and the Boston Red Sox. I don't even say the first three cards. They were base. It was Bichette, Betts, and Seager. I might have said them, but sorry. Got myself going. We got Jarren Duran on the 107 out of 125 on the pink going to the Red Sox. I know I need to grab more. I think I have a box of 100s over here. I'm going to have Pete Alonso on the 13 out of 48 going to the Mets. That's just my personal opinion on the matter, so just want to go for it. But yeah, the guy that then came back and said, well, I sent you the money. Like, no, you sent it like 4 days late after the boxes were already over $200. We got 2 out of 18, 2 home runs, and 6 RBIs times 2. Going to the Red Sox on the Rafael Devers. Who has the Sox? Is it a Red Sox fan? Dylan Fryermuth, I was going to say. At least it's going to a Sox fan. I mean, I don't care if you just collect guys too, but I know Dylan's actually a Red Sox fan. Nice Fryermuth here. Yeah, it's definitely a nice pack for the Red Sox with Duran and then Rafael Devers on the orange. So I have a whatever pre-put in pre-order. I have that whole case. I'm going to use it for mixers. Like, I have 2 cases, so I'm going to break the one case, and then the other case is open to buy or personals or whatever else. I mean, for whatever the pre-order price was, it's still what I'll sell it at. I mean, the Allen and Ginter, to me, is more like a collector's type of box. I mean, not that I'm trying to ever rake anybody over the coals and make a ton of money, but, I mean, even if they went up, because I think they might even went up in price. Like, I don't care. Like, that's a box where, like, people are buying those 9 out of 10 times because they're collecting the off the wall type cards. They're not looking to hold the sealed product and then flip it, if that makes sense. Don Mattingly, Aaron Judge, and Mel Ott. We got Xander Bogaerts on the 73 out of 75. Like, the reason a lot of people buy Sapphire is not to rip it. They're buying Sapphire in hopes it goes up, and they can flip it for more money on eBay. I was going to say, because how much of that doesn't get open? Like, I mean, I still have almost a whole case of 2021 Bowman Draft. Roberto Clemente, 92 out of 259. That I bought from a distributor when they dropped it on sale. Actually, I need to buy regular 2021 Bowman Draft, like Jumbos or something from GTS, and maybe we'll run a Sapphire 6 RBI first inning for the Dodgers, 22 out of 36. On the Cody Bellinger, maybe we'll run a 4x4, something like that. 4x5, like half case of each product. Although last year that came in a 20-box case when GTS sent it to me, 7 out of 50. Because the deal was you had to buy it as a whole case. Juan Yepez going to the Cardinals and Cam. Because I remember thinking it was ridiculous that they wanted us to buy 20 boxes of it, but I don't even remember what price it was. I think it actually dropped in price. I'm actually going to start dropping a picture every day, probably scheduled in the morning, of what I have in the shop to, if anybody wants a personal of anything and what the price, and if you want a box of something, you just hit me up and I'll try to give you the best price that I can. I mean, I'll give you the best price that I can, period. But not try, like I actually will. But sometimes the best, like, I'll be honest with you, I think somebody asked me, I was like, just go, I mean, it'd be better to buy it from, like, another place. Because what I paid for is not worth me, like, selling it as a single box. I might as well put it in breaks to try to even out the price of what maybe I paid for something else. Because sometimes with football or basketball, man, the prices fluctuate so damn much, it's ridiculous. Like last year, I still have a case of National Treasure 2021 football, which I'm hoping that Trevor Lawrence just wins MVP or some shit next year. Mac Jones comes back. I bought the case at like $14,500. By the time I got the cards, I think it was down to like $13,000. So I think I lost like $1,500 because it got lost by FedEx. I didn't get the cards till like a week and a half later. Like, that's how crazy football is. Because there was people in here at the time asking to break a case of it, serial numbers or 99 spots or whatever. By the time I got the case, it had already dropped, like, to that price. And I figured it was already going to be something I was going to have a hard time filling, so I didn't even bother. I was like, I'll just sit on it. Yeah, Christian Yelich, Derek Jeter, and O'Neal Cruz. Got Mookie Betts on the 20 out of 75. I will say that Bowman Draft 2021 draft class is starting to look better and better each day. We got George Brett, 187 out of 259. Oh, did someone end up coming around through and taking the Brewers for the inception? I know Tripoli has like 3 teams left too. I will let you guys know anything else that fills after this. I will break it tonight, but it probably won't break till like 10:30. We have Joe Ryan, 2 out of 18. I have to go grab a prescription at the pharmacy, so just so you guys know, and are okay with that. We have Joe Ryan, 2 out of 18, going to the Twins and Austin Fishbach. I have a 3 out of 99 Griffin Jacks, which I think this is also a rookie pitcher from last year, but he's not doing so hot, right, Austin? I'm going to say he's on the struggle bus a little bit, if I'm not mistaken. Look, I remember when Paul DeJong was DeJong, however you say his name, DeJong was the fucking truth. Y'all were hyping that man up like he was the best shortstop in all of baseball because he had like 30 home runs one year, 25 home runs. Talk about flash in a pan. Look, Austin, you'll take what you get and you like it, okay? Same to you, Cam. I'll pick what's in the cards, what's in the boxes. Oh, baby, redemption time. Man, the fact that this man is a redemption is just dumb. Corey Seager, Mookie Betts, and Bo Bichette. Got Jared Kelenic on the 67 out of 259. I have O'Neal Cruz for the Pirates. Nice hit here, 76 out of 299 on the purple. Judge, 13 out of 27. Homer streak going to the Yankees. And Mitch. Yankees have been a little late in the last couple triple threads. Homer streak. And for the redemption, we got triple threads autograph, single jumbo relic, emerald parallel. Going to Tim Anderson and the White Sox. Into box number 3. Look, Tim Anderson is a hell of a player. I don't know why he doesn't sell in the hobby. Probably because he thinks he's Jackie Robinson, but that's just my opinion. Probably not what you should say as any modern player, because no matter who you are, you're not anywhere near Jackie Robinson, but, you know, whatever floats his boat. Julio Rodriguez, Ronald Acuna Jr., and Barry Larkin. And this is actually a clean base, so I'll put it in a sleeve and top loaded for Tom. I was going to say, a lot of times at the top, the bases peel, so this J-Rod, the clean J-Rod bases actually were at one point in time going for like $30. I don't know, they're probably still not that price, but we have 189 out of 259. If you are trying to complete the triple thread set, I would make sure when you buy the base to ask anybody selling to see the back of the card, because let me see if I can find one. Like right here, let's say this Mookie Betts, I'll show you. For anybody that hasn't been in here, for whatever reason, they all are, like, some of them are peeling right here. I don't know why, but at the back you can see it, so I'd have somebody take a picture at the back. Like this Mookie Betts is a little bit of peeling at the top. Some of the cases have been really bad. Some of them have been like this, where there's every card except for that Betts seems to be okay. But just something to let you guys know. We got Chris Bryant for the Rockies on the color match. It's going to be a 109 out of 299. Have Walker Buehler on the 14 out of 36, 2.7 ERA. There's also a football break. There's 2 football breaks. There's a collegiate football break, which if anybody's seen the Bowman University, it actually looks really good. 123 out of 199. Reed Detmer is going to the Angels. Also, I was going to say, there is an NFL mixer I put up of the last 3 releases, which is Rookie and Stars, Dunruss, and Phoenix. 5 autographs, 4 memorabilia. Every single team's under $100 except for the Steelers, which are already taken. So pretty much it's actually, I think, pretty decent value for a chance to hit a good card. Plus the rated rookies for the teams. Normally the paper sells pretty decent before Optic comes out. So just some food for thought for anybody trying to get into some football. The collegiate stuff, I don't know what to do about it. I was going to say, the college stuff, I know it doesn't necessarily sell, but if you're a fan of any college teams, like I thought running it as a college team format was the way to go rather than, well, none of them are drafted in Bowman U, so kind of had to run it that way. You got Ricky Henderson, Tom Seaver, and Freddie Freeman. We have Eloy Jimenez on the 251 out of 299 purple going to the White Sox. Spencer Torkelson on the 90 out of 150 to the Tigers. I have Julio Urias on the 2 out of 36. One of the Dodgers and Mitch Schwegman. I mean, honestly, I don't know why Julio Urias doesn't sell for more. Urias doesn't sell for more because he's nasty and he's a Mexican player, so I would think that his cards would sell more. Like Valenzuela's stuff sells like crazy. 62 out of 75. I mean, I know he was like the first Mexican player, but I mean, you have a Josh Lowe here, 62 out of 75. Cards always look like they're 75 point, but they're not. I mean, it's been the Dodgers parallel and memorabilia. But then you get a nice Freddie Freeman at the end of the other inner case, if I remember correctly. The White Sox redemption is Tim Anderson, Steve. Hold on one second. Someone was calling me. Let me text them and let them know that I'm breaking. Sorry about that. Got Freddie Freeman, Hank Aaron, and Vladimir Guerrero Sr. Got Lou Gehrig on the orange, 50 out of 199. I know me and Brian Lovelace were talking about it some in private, but I'm going to work on getting accounts for trading card games. So like Pokemon, Magic. So if you ever need any of that stuff at release and I have it, I'm willing to sell it through the group. It doesn't have to be in the store. We have Juan Soto, 7 out of 99. I'm not breaking that shit though. Like, I know about Pokemon more than I would like to know about Pokemon, and I know a bit about Magic, and I know way too much about Yu-Gi-Oh. Going to the Padres on the Soto, but for whatever reason, let's say you don't have a shop near you, or you don't want to have to try to raid your Walmart. 30 out of 36 on the Giancarlo Stanton. Walmart or Target, I said I should be. Hopefully, I heard once you get in, you just have to keep buying during the waves, and they just end up giving you more and more and more. So that's going to be my goal. I'm going to just buy as much of that shit as I can. We have Bobby Dahlbeck, 89 out of 99 for the Red Sox. Like, my goal is to get as big as possible, but also not, like, I'm never going to get away from behind the camera. Like, the reason I like breaking is because I like the interaction. I like talking to people. I like being a camera. I just want to get big enough where I can actually hire people. So some of the stuff, like the shipping, ends up being way faster than what it is right now. Because I know that's like probably anybody's gripe. The only gripe that anyone has with the group is probably just the shipping. Other than me being an asshole sometimes, I guess. But I mean, what are you going to do? I feel like I'm nicer than most people. The problem a lot of people don't know is if you don't know, I was in the Air Force for 7 years. And I actually have 2 master's degrees and work in cybersecurity, so I have to make, breaking cards, I have to make a decent amount of money to be able to just fully quit my job. We have Andrew McCutchen, Xander Bogaerts, and Greg Maddux. And the company's just not there yet because they don't have the proper distribution channels through like Topps and Panini and whatever else. We got 63 out of 125 for Paul Goldschmidt. And I know that sounded like a flex, but I'm just trying to explain because I think a lot of people don't realize I do this like as a whole second thing. Like, this is not anywhere. If I didn't have the job that I have, I probably would have honestly had to stop breaking like a year ago. Paul Goldschmidt on the Cardinals, 63 out of 125, because I don't think people realize how much money 189 out of 199 goes into stuff, and if stuff doesn't break, like a lot, like I have so much, like when I shoot out the picture, All that stuff is stuff that I bought to break and we just didn't break it or we didn't get through it fast enough and it doesn't have a lot of interest. There is some stuff that does have interest, like 2021 Select football in some groups would snap fill, but in this group it won't. We have Wander Franco, 189 out of 199. Not complaining, I don't care. Nice, actually, really nice hit for the Rays here. And Matt Freeman. Never anything I say ever think I'm complaining at all. I'm super grateful to be able to literally open sports cards 4 to 7 nights a week. Like, it's amazing. 4 out of 9. Like, I'm super grateful. I don't think anybody, probably don't say that enough. We have Tristan McKenzie for the Guardians on the big-ass. Looks really, I don't know when they wear black. It looks like it's black, but I know it's probably supposed to be navy blue. Also, if anybody wants any 130-point top loaders for like cheap, let me know, because I think I'm just going to order some from Card Shells, because I like the Ultra Pro top loader. I don't have a big issue with Ultra Pro top loaders, but on camera, there's not enough slide action for me. They need to lube them things up on the inside. We got 25 out of 27. It's like trying to go in there without it's like trying to jam yourself into something without any foreplay. As I say, it's not a fun time putting in some of these, sometimes an Ultra Pro top loader. We got Bell Ringer, Cody Bellinger, 25 out of 27, and here comes Brett talking about something about a Dodgers inner case. Going to Mitch Schwegman. Put these to the side. Like, I can tell you what I probably would sell a 130 point, whatever the 130 points are, for like $3.50 or something, like spit on it. I don't think that's the way to make it moist or lube those things up. Could you imagine if I just hocked a loogie in the middle of your top loader? All right, boys, here's a 1 out of 3 Vlad Guerrero Jr. patch autograph. Let me just lube up this top loader first. Hold on 1 second. But I'm just happy you're back, Brett. I know you're still playing with guns, but I felt like you were playing with guns too much and not playing with enough baseball cards. I'm kind of pissed off that Gavin Lux tore his ACL too, man. What the hell? All right. Bro, come on. Get off of the card. Thank you. Damn redemption. We got Garrett Cole, Ernie Banks, Mark McGwire. Got Alex Bregman on the mustard. 55 out of 99. Going to the Astros. Have Greg Maddux for the Braves. 61 out of 259. We have leadoff and walk-off Carlos Correa. 15 out of 18 on the memorabilia on the green, going to Austin Fishbach. And we're going to have a Triple Threads autograph single jumbo relic, so it should be out of 99 of an O'Neill Cruz going to Scott Duran. Nice hit there. On the autograph, don't see O'Neill. Well, you know what? The local spot just needs cut off, Brett. Actually, I like Dustin as a person, but I'll just put it out there because, I mean, Dustin, like, kicked me at, like, he was supposed to invite me to his fantasy football and fantasy baseball league. I don't really talk to him that much anymore. Still my boy if he needed something, but he would get in stuff, and then he'd be like, I don't really like football that much. Let me back out of the Cowboys. And I'm like, bruh. Like, there's 4 other dudes that grabbed the Cowboys in breaks, and, like, now they're not going to because the break, like, they already looked at the breaks, saw the Cowboys weren't available, so now, like, they're not going to buy the Cowboys anymore. Because he's like, I'd rather just get a baseball break. And I'm like, that's fine. Well, don't grab the Cowboys. That's why I stopped getting in breaks, was because I, like, yelled at him and was like, bro, you need to stop, like, reneging on teams. Like, every once in a while it's fine. We got Freddie Freeman, Hank Aaron. I mean, it's still not fine, but like if let's say something happens, like I don't know, you wreck your car or something, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. God forbid your kid gets in the hospital, like okay, whatever, shit happens. But it was like almost every football break he'd grab the Cowboys, and a different baseball break would come out that he wanted to get. He'd be like, I'm gonna get in a baseball break. 31 out of 299 and a Stan Musial for the Cardinals. C.J. Abrams, 109 out of 125 for the Nationals. Like, I'm great. Don't get me wrong. I'm grateful for the support, and he definitely helped invite some guys in here like you and got some other guys interested to come in a group. 6 out of 36, which is always nice, but at the same time, like I said, just I think other people that are in breaks and in other break groups, like when a guy leaves a team or doesn't pay for a team even at the end, like you see what happens. It stalls out the whole break. But can stall out the whole break. Especially when you're small, like, or even medium-sized. Yeah, man, I was going to say, I was trying to invite my buddy to help me manage my fantasy baseball team. And when I invited my buddy, it kicked me out of the league. And then Dustin was like, wouldn't invite me back. We got 45 out of 50, and I was like in second or third place. Are you in that fantasy baseball league with them too, or no? I can't remember, but yeah, I was in the chat like, yo, can I get invited back? He's like, oh, I can't do that. And I was like, I know on Yahoo you can, because I've had it happen before when I ran a fantasy football league to somebody where they got locked out of their ESPN account and had to make a new ESPN account. And they added themselves, and we got them added on as a brand new owner for a team that was vacant. So but every week, but I played Dustin. Like, Dustin didn't lose much, but when I played Dustin, I beat him both times. So I don't think he wanted me back. I don't think he wanted me to be able to control my team in the league, because I actually had a really good team minus stupid Kevin Biggio. Fucking moron. One of the worst like early round picks I've ever had in fantasy baseball. We got Robin Yount, Eloy Jimenez, and Honus Wagner. Got Greg Maddux on the 36 out of 125 on the pink. Jose Ramirez for the Guardians, 47 out of 199 orange. All right, I'll be right back. I gotta go grab more 100 points. The big thing too with just trying to hire somebody, like I want to hire somebody like it's not like, well, I guess it could be their profession, but trying to hire somebody that I actually trust, like that's important too, because I mean, yeah, I have security cameras and stuff, but I mean inside the shop, I mean you're talking about between product and graded cards, raw cards, hundreds of thousands of dollars. So I can't just have somebody I don't trust just sitting in the shop sorting cards. We got Gleyber Torres for the Yankees on the 18 out of 36. So So that's something I have to figure out too. Yankees. Andre Jackson on the 63 out of 99 of the Dodgers on the patch autograph. I've been trying to actually get my one Canadian buddy to move down to the United States and just run the shop because he knows about Magic and will help run the shop because he knows about Magic and Pokemon and knows about sports cards. But trying to get somebody a visa is a pain in the ass in itself. We're going to have Salvador Perez, Wander Franco, and Buster Posey. Manny Machado on the purple, 185 out of 199. Tom Seaver on the 126 out of 150 to the Mets. Well, that's pretty dope. Close out of the break. Give me 1 second. Mike Trout on the 17 out of 27 for the Yankees, unanimous Rookie of the Year and MVP. Or the Yankees, the Angels, unanimous Rookie of the Year and MVP. I mean, the Yankees are one of the teams he'd be willing to be traded to. Going to Tom Scarberry and the Angels. And we're going to have Jonathan India on the 17 out of 25. Going to the Reds. And Kyle Wellman, nice Reds hit here. India was a lot of hype his rookie year. Hopefully he can get back to hitting with some power. He didn't really have a lot of home runs last year. Everybody having a good weekend so far. Anything big planned for tomorrow? And Manny Machado, Chris Bryant, and Bo Jackson. Got Jared Kelenic on the 73 out of 99 for the Mariners. Wander Franco, 236 out of 259 for the Rays. Got a Freddie Freeman bat memorabilia, 15 out of 48. One of the Dodgers. And then we're going to have a nice Pirates hit here. 21 out of 25. Ke'Bryan Hayes, future Phenoms. Going to Scott Duran and the Pirates. Nice hit on the Hayes. We'll throw it in the back for where Timmy's at. I do think Bellinger has a pretty good year with the shift being kind of banned. I guess they did a shift where an outfielder came over on Gallo, but I don't think they're going to do a lot of shifts like that with everybody because there are some guys that can at least hit it to left center. Like Gallo's straight pull, but some guys that can hit the left center, and I mean, if you can hit the left center, you can't really have a guy, if it's slicing away as a lefty, you can't really have no left fielder. We got Carlos Correa, Tony Gwynn, and Shane Bieber. We got Freddie Freeman, 94 out of 150 on the Dodgers. But I'm sure they will add an addendum to the rule by next year saying you can't shift your outfield at all either. You got to stay in thirds of quadrant or something like that. Byron Buxton, 12 out of 25, because, I mean, that's what they're trying to avoid, right? They're trying to avoid that guy that's playing deep second base behind the first baseman. Nice Byron Buxton here to the Twins on a 12 out of 25 blue. I have a 24 out of 27 hot corner Nolan Arenado. But I saw that in spring training for a couple of his at-bats where they had like a super shift on. We got Whit Merrifield on a 65 out of 75 going to the Royals. And Dylan Freiermuth. Into box number 8. I have Willie Mays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and Lou Gehrig. You have Roberto Clemente for the Pirates on the 2 out of 99. You got Manny Machado on the 61 out of 299 for the Padres. We the Dodgers, Clayton Kershaw, 8 out of 18. And we're going to have Larry Walker, hitter anywhere, 5 out of 18 going to the Rockies. And Tony Ray. Some closer's luck here on the Larry. Nice hit. We'll put him where Belly's at. Actually, put Belly where Josh Lowe's at, and move Josh Lowe over here. Nice hit, Tony. Very nice hit. Got Frank Thomas, Roberto Clemente, and Jared Kelenic. Got a 2 out of 50 C.J. Abrams going to the Nationals and Robbie. Got Bo Jackson on the 104 out of 299 for the Royals. Have a 16 out of 36 on the Mike Piazza legend. Or the Mets and Ant Martin. We got Kyle Tucker, 5 out of 25 to the Astros, going to Joseph Bryson. Nice hit here. I think Tucker could possibly win an MVP in his career. He's a very, very good player. One of the best outfielders in the league for sure. Nice Kyle Tucker. I won't put him up for Bobby Dahlbeck. Let's get into our last box here. We have Francisco Lindor, Soto, and Yadier Molina. We have Roy Campanella on the 90 out of 125 for the Dodgers. Corbin Burns on the 170 out of 199 for the Brewers. I have a 7 out of 9. 40 for dad and son. Talking about 40 home runs on the Vlad Guerrero Jr. One of the Blue Jays. And Matt Freeman. I have a Sean Murphy on the 3 out of 99 for the Athletics. Yeah, I was going to say the Giants have had a rough go lately, Brian. And it's not a conspiracy case. What are you talking about? Sean Murphy here for the Athletics and Joseph Bryson. Bro, what the fuck? Baseball players, I'll tell you what. We got Buster Posey, 49 out of 199. $250 out of 259. I know I did the parallels first, but the autograph on this got Bo Jackson, Ricky Henderson, and Tom Seaver. I'm assuming this is why some of these guys go pro. I mean, I know that's why Jeremy Arocho, who's in the farm system for the Angels, went pro. He himself said that he didn't get good grades. Like, he was like, I'm just kind of dumb, so I went and played professional baseball out of high school. We got 9 out of 18. That was a gist. It was more of a wasn't book smart. He said something else, but essentially he ended up calling himself stupid. Like, that was the actual word he used, but he had a roundabout way going about books or something. We got Pete Alonso, 9 out of 18. Actually, it was the first Bowman in 2021. It was retail only, I think. But good God, there's two of them. There's two guys that signed on the damn memorabilia. Cal Raleigh, 55 out of 99. Going to the Mariners, and Tom Scarberry. And his partner in crime, Akil Baddoo. Same master case, just, yeah. I don't know what they were thinking. I'm actually going to take this Cal Raleigh in because he had some, and on the back of the card, I could feel it. It might be in the top, in the sleeve, so I'll take the sleeve out, but before we just jam him in there. Not that I think Tom's going to go and get Cal Raleigh graded, but nonetheless, you don't want to slam him in there with a speck on his back. Bruh, like, what is going on? I was going to say, why in his right mind was he like, white jersey, let's sign that baby. Woohoo! Like, did they, like, sign together? They're, like, next to each other, like, yeah, bro, let's just do it. Like, why? Cal Raleigh out of 99 going to Tom. I don't even know. Like, it makes no sense to me. And I literally just called baseball players stupid. I was going to say, good luck trying to get one of them in your shop now, Joey. You know what I was going to say. Anyways, let's do a quick recap of the memorabilia and the autographs. There's a lot of number parallels. I'm not going to go through all of them. Otherwise, you might as well just go through the entire break. We got Pete Alonso out of 18. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. out of 9. Mike Piazza out of 36. Kershaw out of 18. Out of 27, Arenado. Freddie Freeman out of 48. Mike Trout out of 27 on the purple. We have Gleyber Torres out of 36. Anthony Rizzo out of 36. Carlos Correa out of 18. Tristan McKenzie out of 9. Giancarlo Stanton out of 36. Julio Urias out of 36. Walker Buehler out of 36. Aaron Judge out of 27 on the home run streak. Joe Ryan out of 18. Cody Bellinger out of 36. The Mets out of 48 on the Pete Alonso. Getting into autographs, we have Cal Raleigh, 55 out of 99. Sean Murphy out of 99. I mean, at least I can appreciate that. I mean, I know it's a different card and those are all on card. At least I can appreciate they're on card and not sticker. We have Bobby Dahlbeck out of 99. Josh Lowe times 2 for the Rays out of 50 and out of 75 on the green and the purple. The Dodgers, Andre Jackson out of 99. Griffin Jacks out of 99. Whit Merrifield out of 75. And then Tim Anderson out of, I don't know what the Emerald's out of. But anyways, it is a Tim Anderson to the White Sox and Steven. We have Cody Bellinger, 25 out of 27 for the Dodgers. And then in the back row, we got some rookies and Tucker. Well, India's not a rookie. Future phenoms, I should say. We got 17 out of 25. Jonathan India going to the Reds. Brian Hayes, 21 out of 25 on a nice black going to the Pirates and Scott. Kyle Tucker on the 5 out of 25 mustard going to the Astros and Joseph Bryson. 123 out of 199 on the rookie auto going to Tom on the Reed Detmers. Going to have rookie autograph Juan Yepez, 7 out of 50 going to Cam. O'Neal Cruz, autograph single jumbo relic. I believe this will be out of 99. Hopefully he finds the spot he's supposed to sign and not on the jersey. This is going to Scott Duran and the Pirates. We have Rafael Devers on the 2 out of 16, 2 home runs and 6 RBIs times 2. I'm assuming he did it 2 different times. Mel Ott, Jimmy Fox, Hal, Trotsky, Aramis Ramirez, and Fernando Tatis are the only other guys to do it besides Devers. Then we have the Hall of Famer from the Rockies, Larry Walker, 5 out of 18. Hitter anywhere. This is going to the Rockies and Tony Ray. The Red Sox is going to Dylan Fryermuth on the Devers. I appreciate you guys getting in the break. If anything else fills tonight, I will break it. Like I said, probably won't be able to break it till about 10:30, 11 o'clock. But I appreciate y'all. I'll see you guys hopefully in a little bit. There's 2 breaks that literally have like 2 teams left. There's some football breaks up. I mean, I'm willing to break everything that's open. So we could literally have another 5 breaks tonight if you guys wanted to. It's really up to y'all. I appreciate each and every one of you. I probably don't say that enough. You guys have a good night and be safe if I don't see you later, but I'm hoping to. Talk to you later.